you are very gifted, and I feel like you fight this off and you deny it, but you have gifts and you know things and you see things and before they happened, and it's something that like you've been fighting off for a while. Here is the main message coming through, but it's something that you're very good at and you're rarely ever wrong. And so Spirit is bringing this message to you to kind of confirm this to you, right? And the reason I say you fight it off is because I have the Seven of Wands here, and for some reason you having these gifts makes you feel like you might have some kind of target on your back, or it makes you feel like ostracized, or like you don't want to accept that you're different. I think it's like the main message coming through, and so you ignore them. You ignore your gifts, you ignore your knowings, and oh wow, okay, I see what's going on here. You ignore your knowings in the sense of like, no, that's not real. Like you go through these phases of doubt of like making everything up. But however, when you get around people you love and care for, the gifts kind of naturally come out here, and you start spewing things off because you feel comfortable, right? And you don't feel like you're going to be like rejected in those circumstances. And when you're around these groups of people, you're able to like kind of fully step into yourself, right? And then everyone's like, where did you pull that from? And it's something you kind of hide or keep in your back pocket until it's necessary to bring out. And I think Spirit, the reason this message is coming out, one, to confirm that you do know things, and two, to encourage you to explore this a little bit more, because Spirit is saying that there is a lot of success behind your gifts and that you could really turn it into something here, especially if that's something you've already been thinking about. We have the Chariot and we have Strength. It's one of those things where if you had the courage to stand up and own it and say, this is what I do, this is what I'm naturally gifted at, you would see a lot of good things come into your life. And a lot of success from this, because we also have the Nine of Pentacles here. Look at that. Just take the look in at that, okay? This is something that you could really build for yourself. And I want to encourage you to do this. And also, I feel like cats and crows are really significant. I'm just looking at this. Yeah. I feel like you... Oh my gosh, you are so connected. You are so connected. But you're worried and scared of like it being an ego thing, and you don't want to accidentally provide information that could be inaccurate. But it's almost like, I don't know, I see you creating art too. I just got this vision of you sitting on the floor painting something, or like drawing something, I don't know. And I feel like you might even, like, while you're creating, maybe you're a writer too, but while you're creating, you often get these downloads or these insights. Like, I think you have these visions, right? And you don't really know what to do with this information. I think sometimes you'll text your friends and be like, hey, is everything okay? Like, I just had this like feeling, or I just saw something. Or it can even be good things. It can be knowing people are going to break up before they break up, or knowing people are going to get together before they get together. Like, you know, in these like social relationship dynamics, you usually accurately depict things that are going to happen here. So Spirit, what else is the main message when it comes to this? Justice. I feel like you feel bogged down by your current life. I feel like you don't feel like you have enough time to actually like invest in the things you like care about. But there's this energy or this switch that's happening here where you're like, no, I actually want to chase after the things that like I find interesting instead of just doing what I'm supposed to do. Ooh, there's lots of power rising. If you've been feeling like this buzzy feeling, or like in your body, kind of like something's coming energy, is because something is coming. I also have the Six of Swords and then the Page of Cups as well. Just take a look at those. Okay, so there's something we're moving away from here. What are we moving away from, Spirit? I think we're moving away from lack of emotional fulfillment. I just pulled the World. I think you're supposed to share these gifts with everybody. Do it. What message specifically do you want me to tell collective about these gifts that they have? There's something here where the Empress... Yeah, you really are that girl or that guy. I think if you actually gave yourself the opportunity to sit back and to listen to the path that you're being called to right now, 444 in the time, as I just said that, you would be so shocked at how quickly and how positively your life changed. Because I feel like the energy I'm picking up, you feel very open and like ready for like a new endeavor. Your energy is very positive. Like I feel like you've worked through a lot of like negative feelings in the past, and specifically I think you have just been put into this energy to receive specifically guidance from above to go and do some service to others, in the sense of people need your healing, people need your knowing, because no matter how many gifted people there are, there's always room for more. And everybody needs to be communicated things in a certain kind of way to have it resonate for them. And you have a voice that needs to be heard that would help other people. And I think you know this because you come from a very good place in your heart. So I just want you to think about this for a little bit. And of course, always take what resonates. Don't make the message fit. But if this is for you, you will know. So I hope this message helped. You got this. Keep going. Bye.